So selling your services on Instagram in 2021 is a completely different game as a coach or a service provider in general, as a freelancer or whatever you are. It's a completely different game as it was in the previous years. And also, if you stick to the end, you know exactly the latest tactic to use, the exact map to use in 2021 to sell your service on Instagram. Because guys, services is one of the best businesses out there, especially for beginners, because the margins are high. You don't need to have all this knowledge about and get all these resources that might and income a business might actually is required to do, or whatever business you or whatever else business. So it is a very good business model, and you can really sell it through Instagram very easily if you know some stuff that we are going to be seeing today. So guys, selling your services on IG is something that a lot of people really do wrong nowadays. See, the problem with most people is that they're missing the point completely. They stress about what landing page software will be used, what the link would look like on the bio, and some stuff like this. When in actuality, it's very simple step-by-step method that I'm going to introduce it here. But if you don't know it and you don't focus on what's important, you will not get what you actually want to get. And you're going to get a whole random results that nobody really is into it. So here exactly the step-by-step formula to sell your service on IG. If you're a coach, service provider, whatever you are. So first step and the most important step out of all, and really it is something that is not being talked about enough, I think, on social media, on everything, is optimizing your offer. People want and to emphasize one part of the equation too much to sell you your the services, the products, whatever that is. And most people focus on the marketing and the new lead gen method. That, come on, there's not just new lead gen method or some weird trick that got them 20 clients in 4 minutes without doing anything. Now this does not exist, and I really respect your IQ level, your authority as a businessman, and I really appreciate your time watching this video. So I really want to say that all these integrate together, and the offer is really the foundation and the most important thing. Having the right offer and a powerful offer, you can easily sell to anybody, whether you use paid ads or you use organic traffic, which I totally recommend. And we are talking about IG here, so this is organic traffic at the start. If you have the right offer to the right people, setting it up completely as it needs to be as it needs to be set up, having the offer exactly on point, this is what it will actually sell very easily. Not having the most optimized landing page software. There's a place and time for this, but we are talking about how to sell your service on IG and how to attract clients on your IG and ideal clients on your IG and leads. We're not talking about setting some paid traffic campaigns and stuff. So it's very simple. You need to have your offer optimized. Now there's a lot of things that go into optimize your offer, but I want to give you some good, takeaways, because this is a whole nother subject that will really require me 1 hour or something. So an offer should be one offer. I see so many people and coaches have 10 different products, 10 different ebooks, a course, and a one-on-one program. Like, come on, you need to focus on one offer. I know it's hard in our day and age. It's very hard to focus on one thing, and really, trust me, I have done this mistake so much. It took me 2 years to actually get focused on something, and when I actually got focused, I started getting high quality leads through my Instagram and through all the things that I did because I was focused. And I'm assuming, and I hope you do that, you have one prospecting method, and this is your IG right now. Don't do LinkedIn, don't do Facebook, don't do YouTube, don't do podcasts, don't do blogs, sites or something. Focus on IG. And I'm really focusing. If you focus deeply on your IG for just months, you're gonna see massive results. Most people just spend 2 days on one platform and say, TikTok is is booming right now, so TikTok might better. And they just try a TikTok, and they're like, TikTok is a bit, people are there, a bit just watching dances and stuff, so I cannot sell my services. Really, you have to understand that this is a loop, and you have to focus on one thing. and having one core offer, and assuming here you are selling coaching or some course because you're a service provider or your own services, whatever that is. You have one offer and you should have it really niche down to one niche, and especially the start, you should have as niche as possible. You can get easy people are very targeted, the 3% that is ready to buy actually from you. So one offer, get real niche down and focus on your ideal client. This is how you're gonna get the benefits. Second, and here we're gonna talk about more the juice stuff. Now, second stuff that I see so many people, nobody does this. Nobody does this. This is connection or relatability posts. You see, guys, through your current strategy, I always preach in every video. I think like I sound like a broken record or something right now, but whatever. You should do three things: inspire authority, inspire credibility, inspire relatability. Most people focus on the credibility and authority part. To be honest, most people don't even focus on anything. Just post random stuff that they found on some competitor's account, and I think it must work, right? It must work. If Susie Mascusi does that, it must work. So anyways, most people focus on the authority and credibility, posting the testimonials, posting all those cool things, posting realistical type things, posting all of it, when in reality and in actuality, what actually sells, and I'm talking about right now in 2021, 2022, something completely counterintuitive, is relatability posts. What are actually relatability posts? Relatability posts is something, let me call it right, like the things that you are like, is basically the post that you think, why the hell am I posting that? This is exactly the relatability post. Relatability post is building connections. Guys, people buy from human beings. For real, people buy from human beings. Even more than if you are the authority in the niche. People buy because they like people. There are a million people selling your, similar service like you. How are actually gonna be different? This is with the relatability post. For example, what is exactly high relatability post? Come on. For example, one category of relatability posts are food. Post your favorite food. Post you cooking and the whole procedure of cooking, and say some things because people relate, people connect with you. Oh yeah, when I cook this, or when I cook, I have the same thoughts. People connect. You might have a dog. Post the goddamn dog. You do have a dog. Why not post it? I didn't say have like 90% of your posts be your dog. Surely you have to keep your business and you have to keep your authority and credibility. But every 3 posts, I would say, post one that is a relatability, and this is a whole categories, but basically it can be family, food, it can be business, it can be personal, it can be your fitness, whatever that is. Post your workout, post that you are in the gym. People relate and connect with this stuff, and of course every day on the stories you should hit this hard. Telling you this works because every guy tries to fake it. All those Lamborghinis, all those stuff, those chains, those watches, try to fake it, making money. They are on top of the world. When someone who doesn't even be on the first part of your program and still in the beginning stages, they cannot relate with. For example, if you're selling something like with making money, or can relate with making $1 million, they can relate with making $100 a day. So this is key. Next, leverage testimonials on content. You have to make people to see how it is to work with you. How do you structure it? What actually people saying? What they actually gonna get if they actually buy your program. They have to see that. Have to the testimonials. And what I like to do is not just post testimonials, post content-timonials. When out of your testimonial, you actually teach something. And you see how the whole procedure actually came about. You might have your client Susie that when she actually hop on with you and starting this program, he was feeling this and this, and you fixed some things on this and this and this, and now Susie has the results that everybody wants. You have to show your people how it is to work with them. Next, and really leverage testimonials on your stories, on your feed, everything. Really leverage them. I think it's common knowledge, but people just don't do that. And again, to the guys that don't have any testimonials, because everybody starts somewhere, even if you don't have one, post a good message that you actually had. Someone texts you, oh, thanks a lot for this tip or thing. It doesn't have to be great results. I mean, you have to understand this. Last but certainly not least, something that people they just forget, I think, is CTA. And exactly this CTA, which is the DM me word CTA, is the best CTA actually to do this. And I'm going to tell you exactly why it is. First, it is way easier to sell somebody on the chat, on DMs. Second, you build compliance when somebody DMs you the word, because they DM you first, so you're not asking them for anything. You don't feel needy, you don't feel pussy. You're starting with another frame, the frame of the power and the frame of you helping them, because they ask that. You're not unsolicited sending a DM, which of course there's a place for that too. But I'm just saying, it's crazy good. And you build compliant, so they're more willing and more open to engage and follow your questions and your instructions. And DMs, really guys, if you know some stuff with DMs, you can really sell people on the DMs. And it's really less suspicious of just having a link. People just have a link and they apply to work with me, or if you want help, click the link. I mean, but it does that. People know that you're going to sell them, know what is the procedure, and want to learn more about that. They can easily do that on the DMs. Now, assume you have like a few hundred followers. Of course, if you have like 200 followers, 200,000 followers, yeah, it may be hard to, and you get like 30 DMs a day. It might be a bit hard to actually respond to everyone and follow up people and stuff. Now, I use link too, and you should use link too, but I think starting with the DM, it will be easier for you, because you can always send the link in the DMs. So yeah, I think this is a better one. So that was the 4 main things you need to do to access sell your services. Exactly this and this and this. If you do this, trust me guys, and be consistent with it. Not a lot of people talk about it. There's no magic stuff. You just have to be consistent with it and doing the right thing. This right thing, post, go on it, go ham on it, and you got it. I believe in you. And if you're gonna get results like this or this, and you're ready, book a call with me so we can have to see if you're a good fit for my coaching program, when I teach people how they can actually attract their ideal leads on Instagram and really position themselves as the authority on Instagram and flood their DMs and with leads. So book a call right now. It's free. Totally. If you're not a good fit, trust me, I won't take anybody on the coaching program. So see if you qualify, and see you the next one. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Peace.